What's up, gamers?
Wilson, what's up? Tell us your cat secrets.
Not much gaming.
Did Dylan die?
Always.
Rip.
We never checked if our DM was ready.
No, he didn't answer, so we can just vibe until he gets here.
He is dead.
GM ready? Who cares? Fuck the GM. Let's just
We don't
go.
need him.
We thought he was having a
of course
stroke, and we just started anyway.
not. Dylan dead on the floor.
Oh god.
I get down on the floor, everybody.
Do the dinosaur. Yeah. What's happening in this server? Okay.
Honestly, Misty Step is really
Maybe I should text Dylan and see if he's okay.
I'm sure he's fine.
Dirty Spy. We just got done talking about how he is big macho man.
I know, right?
He can freaking walk on hard.
Now he's having a stroke.
A seizure. You see, the biggest power move if he could walk off death.
Yeah, true.
Dab.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh,
Okay.
hi. We started
Hi,
streaming
Beth.
without you.
Yes.
We are live.
Oh boy, yeah, I didn't know if I was having a stroke or not, so I went to talk to a person that's had a stroke.
I thought I'd text you and make sure.
Yeah, I noticed.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
I'm
So we can
not.
play
I
D&D.
was hoping I died. Fuck life, dude.
Mood.
Like, there's actually just a dead zone toward the right side of my left eye where I just can't see anything.
Oh god.
Have you drinking any water today?
Scary.
Wait, did you have an aneurysm?
That might have been what happened. I don't know.
Oh my god, you should go to a doctor.
Fine.
Now.
Now,
Ah, fuck that.
while we continue to make more files.
Don't tell him.
Okay, now it's time for me to read this message. Man, life is weird. You
It
guys
is.
know that?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do this session with my left eye closed. God damn it. This is why I can't fucking leave the room for more than 5 seconds.
Yeah,
Hey,
you should
man.
know not to leave us unsupervised.
If you just like drop to the floor, scream bloody murder. If you
You'll know
even
it.
have the consciousness.
I will call the cops for you. Or the ambulance, I guess. I
I
don't know
will
what the
call
hell
an
to do.
ambulance and I'll head that way. I don't. You ain't dying.
If I die, I'm going down fucking swinging.
True.
What are you gonna swing it?
The
Me,
nurses.
bitch.
Oof. Gonna fight yourself.
I'm killing me, so I'ma kill me first.
It's how he was fighting his appendix.
Oh, mood.
I deadass did just ignore my appendix for 3 days.
I mean,
That
it
could have killed you.
says
Yeah,
don't
could've.
see a doctor until you have a sudden extreme severe headache. So I think fine.
Well, alright.
Awesome.
Aim
Cool.
last words.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
Just when you
No,
get a
that-
headache,
I'm
just.
gonna die.
Last word.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Or I can kick this bucket.
If you die, I will pull you out of hell and kill you a second time.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Double death. That's a win-win, baby.
Well,
Yeehaw,
alrighty.
Okay.
Hi.
I fucking hate you.
Love you too, bud.
Dylan?
Who shall we start with?
Ooh, who should we start with?
Let's start with Dylan for a change.
Why the fuck are we starting with Dylan?
'Cause
Gotta mix it up, man.
Gotta hit him with that wheat mix up. Hit him with the fucking mixtape.
Yeah, Dylan, show us your mixtape. I know you have one.
I'm not gonna do that because that shit's fucking awful.
Oh, I knew you had one. Fuck, I didn't realize.
Shit, you think I've got enough fucking musical skill to actually make a mixtape? Shit. But hi, I'm Dylan. Contrary to popular belief, I do not have a mixtape. Yeah, this is a song from Child of Light. It's pretty good. Check that game out if you haven't already. I like it. It's really fun. Cute. But yeah, no, I'm the DM. I do a thing sometimes. Usually on Mondays. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
That's all we needed. Let's go into the game. I take that as a no.
Skipping everybody else. Let's go. Into the game.
Damn.
Well,
You don't
since
think
we're
it'd be
going,
like that, but I guess it do.
I guess since we're going in reverse, we got Max.
Yeah, let's turn
I'm
the song
Jor-
down a little bit.
Then playing Jaira. Jaira. And the last session, developed a telepathy.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I'm Wade Winlow. I eat cheese because it cures all illnesses. Everything. Literally. I smoke a lot of weed, and that's pretty much my character.
I'm Ollie, and I play Cheryl, who does not eat as much cheese, but probably should eat more cheese. And that's it.
I'm Drayton. I play Roska, who should probably eat more in general.
Nonsense.
Yeah. There you go.
You're a perfectly healthy, what, like 70-year-old boy?
Closer to 80.
Ah.
I'm Jean. I play Raphael, who I think might be lactose intolerant. I'm not really sure. That's how we're introducing ourselves, I guess.
Yeah.
And Dylan is our dungeon master. He's our boy.
The man with the plan.
I hope he has a plan.
God, me too.
I
None of
don't.
the rest of us really do. What's with the tippity tap in there, bud?
Clickety clackety.
Alright, I went to get some water and some Tylenol.
Good. Except you won't know if you get a headache.
That's the plan.
Oh god.
Ugh. Bad. Bad, Dylan.
Good, Dylan. Dylan does his job. That's
And
what
you do
Dylan's
it
here to
well.
do.
You have a job?
This
I
is
mean,
his job.
this is pretty much my job, yeah. I'm assuming the rest of the introductions were done while I was gone.
Yee.
Yeah. They were mostly about cheese.
It's this one we were on, right?
Yeah.
We were outside.
This is
You
right.
And yes.
you should do the announcement because I don't have permission.
Oh yeah, that exists. There's boop.
Fucking roll 20.
Oh, that's right. Nick.
Nickelodeon.
Nick.
Nick is going downhill.
those are cute icons. Oh, of course they were done by Mitlong. Mitlong's an adorable icon. Shit. That's not the right copy and paste. Damn it, I forgot. I was about to post in another server the fucking song that Dre linked me that is currently playing.
Hmm.
Close one.
Like, I can't hear any music, but then I remembered I fucking turned the master volume down to 0.
Ah.
Like, I want to listen to my own music.
God, I wish I could do
Wow,
that.
wow. You own music. Wow, you're so cool.
I'd do that, but it involves, like, involves doing things.
Yeah. Fuck that, personally. Ah. Okay, and folks just running around. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, I was like, what the fuck is this? Just looking at where Raph and Pup are moving, I was like, why is that there? I was like, oh yeah, that's a gun.
That's a gun.
That's on the GM layer. I was so confused for a sec. I was like, wait, what? When did I put that there?
How's life, everyone?
So is Pup
Yeah,
just sitting on top of Cyril right now?
I'm just kind of making her zoom around, don't mind her. Cheryl doesn't like to be moved, but luckily I have Pup here, who will zoom.
Oh my god, that's so much easier. I just realized you can use the arrow keys.
Dude, yeah,
Yep.
that's what
Wait, you
You-
can't?
Yeah,
you
the
can use
Yes.
the arrow
icon
keys to
you-
move.
Wait.
That's what I do
Oh
with
my
Pup all the
God.
time.
Wait, and you can
Oh my
hold it down.
God.
That's how I
Oh
zoom.
my god, I have
Oh,
been using
Lord.
Wait.
my mouse the whole
You
fucking
guys
time.
zoom with the mouse.
Oh, I'm pretty sure this was at the very.
Oh,
I move light speed now.
this is how I've always made zoomies because it's so much easier, and I can
Yeah.
make characters that go off screen and bring them back on.
Yep.
I love watching Pup and Winlow just zoom across the screen.
So what's the vibe tonight, guys?
Zoomies.
Running.
Yeah, listening to the
We got
fucking
Jimmy.
pop and dance remix while zooming around.
My vibe is personally hella gay, because, like, I just watched the new season of She-Ra, which is really, really good, by the way. If you haven't seen it, you should. It's great. I love it.
Hella Gay is perfect for this group.
Hella gay is extremely perfect for this group.
Yeah.
It will.
Ah. Okay. I think the near aneurysm is calming down now.
Good.
Either
I
that
hope
or
you're
the cold
fucking
front
okay,
coming
my man.
Either that or it's getting worse.
on.
It'll come back later on.
Yeah, I can hold it off for a couple hours at the very least.
Oh god.
Just passes out.
Fuck. No.
Mid fight, just don't hear from Dylan.
Just.
Shit, he did.
I think the water is helping though.
Good. You might have been like really dehydrated, my dude.
Possibly.
You probably were, honestly. I feel like you're not the person who drinks a lot of water.
No.
I drink lots. Water, not really.
You need to drink water, my dude.
I also either had like a fucking zit on the underside of my big old belly that got popped and infected, or it was a spider bite with fucking venom in it.
I
Ow.
hate
Fuck.
that
I
you told
hate
us about that.
everything about what you just said.
Yeah. That was while I was at Cameron's and I played badminton and was walking the track that day for a mile.
Mm.
Ah, shit. Okay, there's Saturn.
I was sweating so bad and wanted to die.
And,
Isn't that you every day though?
No, I usually don't sweat that much, believe it or not. Except for my eyebrows, because God hates me. Like, I swear to God, that's the first place that starts sweating, and I'm like, this shit again?
I don't know why that's the first place that sweats, considering the eyebrows are literally supposed to protect your eyes from sweat.
Mm-hmm. Like I say again, God hates me.
This is a weird conversation we're having.
Yes.
Yeah, I was literally
Yeah.
just.
But yeah, you know me. I like to bullshit a little bit before we actually get right into things.
I guess.
By talking about sweat.
Dude, no, like actually, that made football practice so awful for me. Coach was like, "Dylan, he's right in front of you. Why can't you get him?" I was like, "I can't, Coach. I'm blind. I'm not wearing glasses, and there's sweat going into my eyes, Coach. Like, I can't see.
blind.
I cannot see. I cannot see." Ah.
You and Fawn can make a can't see club.
The guy who looks like a Mongolian in a nation. I swear to God, I look Mongolian.
He does.
Kinda.
Like I'm
And
probably
I am
somewhere
out.
down the line related to Attila the Hun.
I wouldn't be surprised.
What?
Jean has left us.
Why?
I'm not sure.
What was that noise?
I don't know.
No.
Sounded
Like
like
I
a
said,
cat.
that was my
But-
little brother. My
What?
door is closed and he's across the house.
That was
Jesus
your brother.
Christ.
That
I
was a
see.
human
What the
noise?
Squeaker Squad.
There we go.
Hello.
God, this song's so good. It's so serene.
It's nice. That's why I was trying to find a bunch of slow stuff.
I don't have
Calm.
much slow stuff, so it's nice.
I sent you like 6 slow songs.
I can see that.
And I just sent you the playlist that has a bunch of slow video game songs.
Can you send me
Actually,
that
Drayton, you
playlist?
sent me 7.
Yeah,
I need.
I might have sent you more.
Can you send me
Yeah.
that? Cause I need more like slow piano songs for my piano playlist.
There you go.
Thank you.
But yeah. Sorry about that, y'all.
You don't have to
Yup.
be sorry about almost having an aneurysm.
Listen, it's no almost. It's gonna happen eventually. It's just depending on what time of the day it is.
I
Alright.
worry.
I'm gonna die.
I can't wait.
I don't like it.
So, is everybody ready?
Yes.
Are you?
All right. Now let's see. Where were we?
In the
Who
middle of the
fucking
woods.
knows?
In the world.
Oh
Okay.
shit. Was that like an hour ago?
Was what, an hour ago?
Follower.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Nani
at
the fuck?
6:54 p.m. We got a new follower.
Ooh.
It's
Well.
weird that even though I'm the one streaming, I don't get notifications for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't get notifications either. I just see in the activity feed when I'm viewing the dashboard on my phone.
Ah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Alright, now let's see. Lena and she was talking to Roscoe about something. Can't remember exactly what, because that was a week ago and my mind is blah.
I think we all agreed it was about time to head back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were just sleeping.
Oh yeah, back to the gay shack.
Yeah,
The gag.
Or wait, no, not the gay shack.
not the gay
mom
shack. The
The
mom shack.
The mom
Yeah.
hut.
Yep.
Mom hut?
Or goat hut.
The MILF
Well,
Castle?
I don't like
MILF
that.
Castle, there we go.
I don't know if I like that or not.
Cabin of the MILF.
Yeah, I drew her like that. Yeah, we can call it the MILF Castle.
Makes me
Uh,
super. Yeah.
God, I don't think any of you have made any, let's say, lasting impression on Miss Seed here.
No, we'd
Good.
rather not.
Yeah.
I just want to leave.
We would prefer not to get murdered because we decided to trust Baba with anything.
The only one who has made a lasting impression on Miss Seed is Baba, and it's not a good one. And she's had that impression for years. Some might even say centuries.
Just like
Yeah, no thanks.
So you all want to head back, yes?
yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
a good idea, yeah.
So then let me take you back to somewhere less threatening.
Please.
Hold on. Well, while we're walking there, I want to say something to Jira. Okay.
Okay.
Damn it, wait.
I was gonna.
Hmm?
See you upside down.
Mm-hmm.
See Jira there.
Where the heck
So,
is Jen?
listen. About earlier, I'm sorry. I was cranky and I didn't mean it. You helped out. You're not worthless. I'm sorry.
It's fine, Russ. God. I don't really get put up by insults.
Okay, cool. Cause that was kind of mean of me, and I'm sorry.
Softly.
Apology accepted. No longer.
Cool. All right, we're good.
I didn't even remember that happened.
It happened telepathically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No boy.
To the cabin we go.
Yeehaw. Ha ye.
Pup's getting her walkies.
She seems very ecstatic about this.
Good. They'll catch up.
The little happy puppy pant.
Good. Is her tail wagging?
Lightly in the breeze.
Good.
Oh. I didn't realize we were moving.
We're strolling.
I had looked away.
Ah, of course. When you return, the other two people are no longer outside. At least not where they were when you left them.
Interesting.
Barging it.
Pup's helping.
I say barging. It's just opening the door.
You're assuming that there's really a door?
She hasn't put it back yet? Or fixed it?
No, there's a doorway.
Okay, we're going in the doorway.
And you know how like hippies have those like bead doors?
Oh my god.
She has a
She's
leaf
got
door.
vine doors.
Oh.
Aw.
I can't believe your mom's a viner.
What does that even mean?
Don't worry about it.
And you said you are entering said house, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. There she is.
Elnif seems to be mashing up a few leaves and the like as you guys enter. And Pup bolts toward the fireplace.
Of course.
Neryl's just sitting crisscross on the floor underneath the table. You know, Rosca, she has very, very few chairs in the building. Because why would she need more? She lives alone.
Fair points.
Never has any visitors. Why don't you visit your mother?
Why don't you visit your mother?
I do visit my mother.
Rosca, that's you, my boy. It's been 74 years.
That's what my birth mother would say.
No, she wouldn't.
She would like,
She'd
the fuck
say,
you.
"Oh, you're back, you piece of shit. I thought I
Yeah.
told you to leave."
Yeah, that's more accurate.
Dylan's just quietly grouping all the things on the GM layer that Baba summoned. His chant swarmed into. Yes, fireplace. Yes, nice. Yeah. Fire.
Yes.
This is all being mumbled by Pup, by the way. Yes, fireplace. Yes, fire. Yes.
The place of fire.
Hashtag Fire Squad.
A fireplace.
You've heard of a fire, but Pup's a fire biter.
I like to imagine Pup just does this, if I can use, just does this, and then kinda,
Sit in
Curls
fireplace.
up in it.
yeah.
Stop yelling, Wilson. The door is open.
Oh, Wilson, say your piece.
Actually, I'm a BRB real quick. I'm gonna grab like 5 bottles of water.
Good.
He's literally dying. He's going to drown himself now.
You're not allowed on the desk, buddy. Get down.
Okay, so
He
what kind
can
of...
go where he wants.
Okay, quick, in-character conversation, go. We need something
Ah.
to happen while DM's gone.
Who wants to get high?
No. No.
Oh, man, hey, I thought I'd offer.
Don't.
Isn't like smoke really bad for animals? Wouldn't the various reptiles in this room probably get poisoned?
You're also in a quite enclosed area.
I
We're
feel
not
like it was-
hotboxing roast.
I feel like it wouldn't hotbox. I feel like it'd go through the ceiling. It is like a hut, but it's made of like roots.
That wasn't a joke, by the way. I grabbed exactly 5 bottles of water.
Well, alrighty.
What happened to Raph?
Shadow Whelm.
Oh,
Raph got sent to the Shadow Whelm.
why?
Anything interesting on the bookshelf?
I'm a detect magic.
Wow.
Why are you detecting magic?
Raph is gone.
Wilson turned my fucking computer off.
Oh,
Did Wilson also delete Raph?
Yes.
okay.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Wow.
Dylan, bring Raph back. Or
Yeah,
make it
I'm
to where
on it.
Baba did
Wilson.
something stupid.
No.
It's an
not
okay
this
yes.
time.
Ow.
I usually have, like, some sort of thought process with what Baba's gonna do. Baba doesn't just portal other people. That's not funny. She can't watch them react to that.
She gets to watch the other people react to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she wants to see what the actual person that's having something happen to them reacts.
Raph faded to dust and then just poof.
I'm back. Raph is still here.
Dylan brought him back for us.
Oh,
We're worried. Missed him.
And
that
which
was
would
wild.
really affect
My
the-
cat. Everybody.
Wilson!
What a little asshole.
Aren't all cats though?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like this one
No.
especially.
Mine wasn't.
There's a lot of nice cats.
My cat was a good boy.
I hate male
can't
cats
relate.
personally.
He would love to be held.
Just
And
have
would
to set
probably-
boundaries with your kitty.
And he would meow until you up. But he was deaf, so he didn't know how loud he was meowing.
Oh.
Adorable.
See, I just hate male cats, specifically.
See, I'm the opposite. Any female cat I've owned or have been around has been kind of a psychopath and really mean. Well, not really mean, but like on the meaner side. The best
Oh,
cats
man.
are orange male cats because they're very lazy and don't care about anything.
I had
True,
a
they're all
black male
Garfields.
cat that sprayed on literally everything,
Well, that-
every hour of the day.
That's why you get them fixed.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you get them fixed, they still spray on stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on when you get them fixed.
Unneutered male cats generally are just troublesome. Yeah, so, but you're a good boy.
And you can guess
Yeah.
what my parents refused to do.
Hmm.
They refused to get them fixed because getting them fixed drives cats crazy.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. They go
Just-
fucking wild.
It just does something to them.
But to answer your question, Winlow, not many things that you're too specifically interested in. It's a lot of books about herbs. You see some about fey creatures. Some about satyrs specifically. One all the way down at the very, very end. All the way over here is a book titled Blacksmithing for Dummies.
Huh. Well, I don't think Neryl needs that.
Oh?
I don't need it. Not sure who would.
What's and
Hmm.
goat? What's going on around here? I take it these two are kind of just sitting around.
What? Oh, Raph came over here to just watch Pup be cute, and then Cheryl came over here, and now Raph doesn't really know what to do.
They're having an awkward gay silence watching pup.
Yep.
Why did I? That was my instinct, was to say something about awkward gay silence.
Yeah, because it's true. What else would they do?
Have a conversation.
Like
Too
normal
gay for that.
people. You can be gay and still be normal.
Look, there's too much tension. They're just.
What's Elnith making?
Ah, well. It's actually a bit weird. You can't tell exactly what she's making at first. But then you see her dump what she's grounded up into a pot. And she starts to make toward the sink.
So she's making like a soup.
Not really. She was grinding up the leaves and herbs.
So medicine?
You're closer.
Potion.
Drugs.
No, it's
Aw,
tea.
okay.
Potion.
Oh, okay.
It's tea.
Oh, shit.
Magic.
It's a potion. Tea's a potion.
That's
why
a
I
that's
said
that's a
closer.
hot take, and I'm here for it.
But yeah, no, she warmed that up. And Rosca, you know, there's no sugar out here. The
Honey.
tea is very bitter around here.
Honey.
Just put some cheese in it.
Bad. Although there are
No.
certain kinds of cheese teas that people serve, but it's like sweet cheeses, so like a cream cheese kind of thing.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hey, Winlow,
Hello.
need something?
Are we just gonna watch the dog?
Uh,
I mean, that's what I'm doing. To avoid any unnecessary conversations.
yeah, of course not. We don't. There's nothing to be said.
I think there's a lot to be said, but that's none of my business.
Did he just Kermit us?
I don't know what that means.
Hits pipe as I walk away.
I genuinely don't know if I hate him or not.
I think he's pretty fun, honestly. You just gotta keep an eye on him. Cheryl says as he keeps an eye on Winlow.
Looks back, ominously staring aggressively.
Cheryl looks away.
Wow.
Cheryl, while you're looking over toward Winlow, you see Baba doing pull-ups with the vines around the house. You
Fascinating.
don't know how she's not falling or how the vines are not snapping, but it's kind of spooky.
Baba defies all laws of physics.
Baba has committed has broken every human law, and when she's done that, she breaks the law of gravity. It's fine. She's
Baba has defied the Geneva Convention many times.
I don't
Yeah.
like that.
Baba is a weird mixture of every cat from Cat.
Ooh,
I hate
Please,
that.
dear God, she is
no,
not that
thank
ugly.
you.
Because
Older Baba, I
it's
can
just
say,
reference
yeah.
cats, and you know what? Never mind. You don't need to know about cats.
Nobody needs to know about.
I know
cats.
about cats. I don't
No one
want
needs
to know
to
about cats, but I know
speak
about
that way.
cats.
I mean, the original was good.
From what it sounds like, no, it wasn't.
No, it's not.
Okay, so cats.
Hmm. No.
You don't have to understand it. In fact, understanding it defeats the purpose of it.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why it's bad.
It is
Orig-
just some nonsense, and it is an excuse for a bunch of people to go up on a stage dressed in cat costumes and pelvic thrust violently for 2 hours.
They just get
The
to be
original-
furries.
fursuits.
The original was not good at all. The screenplay is just not good. For them to remake it into Uncanny Valley movie just made it worse.
Anyway, that's the cat's hot take of the day. Let's move on to something else.
The only good cat-related thing I have seen in the past week is fucking She-Ra.
It's the,
One
That
of the
one's
characters'
got a
name
kitty
is
girl?
Catra.
she have tiger bee-ness
Uh.
is lion.
Yeah, Catra.
Yeah, Catra. She's kind of like a lioness, yeah. She's rad. She's awesome. Best character in the show. And I will fight people on that. You hear me, chat? I'll
Like,
fight you.
He'll
You
fight.
will all fight chat though is the thing. That's not unusual.
It's not unusual.
I just want
Stop
chat to
it.
know that the invitation and thread is extended.
It's not unusual. to
Okay,
be
now you got
fought
him doing
by
it.
anyone.
It spreads.
No, not that, not that.
So like anyway, what's Elnif doing? Is she serving tea?
Yes. She is serving tea.
Oh shit, he's back. Hi. And he's gone.
Yes, Dylan Roska is just awkwardly standing there.
Yeah, I knew he was.
Just staring at the wall.
No, just following his mother with his gaze.
Gaze.
There's just sitting watching Bob.
Fuck up. But Elnif sets a glass or not glass, a mug in front of Neryl. It can't get fucking sand out here. She gives a light smile. Neryl, as predictably as possible, gives an awkward smile, blushes, and looks away. And then she walks back over to the table.
You know who I think needs to give Neryl a pep talk, Dylan?
Who?
A pop talk.
Good old pup talk.
Yes, Jaira, as you're watching Baba, you see her coil around the vines like a snake.
Bad. Don't like that.
You don't know what happened, but you don't think she currently has bones. It is horrifying.
She's just
Mm.
right.
Baba's existence is a T-pose, if I must be honest.
Baba's existence is not scientifically possible.
Correct.
According to all
The
laws of
perfect woman.
aviation, a Baba should
swear
not
to
be
God.
able to exist.
Hate it. I hate that.
You're welcome.
Disliked. Unfollowed.
Okay.
After a brief pause and Elnif mashing up a few more herbs, she's just like, yes, Roska? What is it? You're doing the thing that you've done since you were around... How old was it whenever...
7.
17 or 70?
When she found him? Or
Or
when
yes.
he left. When she found him, he was 7.
Are you just saying the number 7 or cutting
Yes.
out on the second?
7.
Okay. Because like I couldn't tell because Dre was like cutting out for some of that and being crystal clear for other parts of it. When you were around, going
Baby.
to say, I think it was 14, 15, where you just kind of shadowed me until I acknowledged you.
Yeah. And how the talk narrow go?
It went about as well as you could expect a flustered young lady to trying to calm down an older woman.
Oh my God, Wilson.
Possibly could.
So not very well.
Well, usually I would agree with you, but there is a bit of charm to being horrible at speaking.
Cue the people who are just like everywhere in this fucking house just ooh-ooing.
I mean, if that were the case, I'm sure Shiro and Raph would be together by now.
Oh my God.
Coughing
Don't call
from
us
the other
out like
side
that.
of the room.
I'm sure you're right, but sometimes other things can get in the way of actually doing or saying what one wants to, such as emotions. Pretty much just emotions or circumstance, really.
Dot dot dot.
Dot. Dot.
Oh, Ona's
Dot.
train of thought has stopped. Like, she said what she was trying to say.
Um, do you hate me?
Rosca?
Uh-huh.
Why? She turns to him. Why the fuck would I ever... What?
I'm just making sure.
It's
If
the
I hated
drama.
you- If I hated you, I would not consider you my son, and you would not be welcome here.
That's reassuring. Would you ever hate me?
It would take a lot.
That's concerning.
No, the only thing I hate right now is the idea of this vampire hunter.
He's a good guy, I'm telling you.
I have no evidence to believe that.
I think he's pretty swell.
Well, honey, everybody has opinions, and a lot of the times the people that have said opinions are wrong.
Cheryl, isn't he pretty swell?
Ah, I mean, he didn't seem too bad.
See? Pretty swell.
Shiro cut out for over half of that for me.
Ah, Cheryl just yelled, he didn't seem too bad.
Seeming too bad and being swell are two entirely different things, honey.
To be
I
fair,
mean-
I only talked to him for like a few minutes. I'm not a good judge on his character.
She gives you this, you know, the look moms give you when they're when they're being smug and they're like, "See."
Well, he like broke into a prison with the hopes of finding me there. But it wasn't me, it was just Cheryl.
Cheryl's gonna.
That makes him sound like more of a hoodlum, dear.
I
To
don't
be
know.
fair, the prison was like some seriously bad people who we later killed.
Excuse me, what?
Look, I
Well,
was in prison.
Roska didn't do any of the killing.
No, he didn't.
Roska was a very good, helpful boy.
I was captured by some war criminals, and Roska's boyfriend came in because he heard about someone sounding like Roska being in the area. So he broke
I
into.
twitches when you say the word boyfriend.
So yeah. So that was kind of I mean, I thought it was kind of neat. Pretty swell.
Look, would it make you feel any better to know that Roska has us looking out for him? If we run into this guy again and he seems sketchy at all, I will put a bullet in his head.
You will not.
Roska, have you ever heard a thing about lying? You literally could have just... You can lie to make people feel better about you doing risky things. That's... You could have done that just there. That was an opportunity.
Eh. Mm,
I'm sad to say, but Roska is incapable of lying.
Yeah, I figured that out by now.
I mean, if he's incapable of lying, then if he says that this guy's pretty cool, then he's not lying.
Boom.
No, but he can also very easily be misdirected.
Yeah, he is kind of baby like that.
She
Really?
nods. Sagely. She is your mother. She has this right.
You'll always be baby to your mama.
Fine with that much. I'm older than all of you.
Yeah, but
Stop.
we have more experience living in a society.
I'm older than all of you. Looks at Baba in the corner, turning into a plant.
Baba was not included in that statement. at all.
Looks at Baba. Yeah, I don't think age has much to do with it.
Meanies.
Okay, that was fun. I said my piece. I'm leaving. Ah,
Oh, we're going back over here? Okay.
well, I was.
Okay. Here's the thing. Ma'am. Roska.
Uh-huh.
When you two yell at each other while guests are over, it gives like a really weird impression and makes all of us uncomfortable.
I'm not yelling. Were you yelling? She looks over to Roska.
So I know you guys don't do this whole like living in a society thing, but generally it's polite not to, I don't know, admonish your child for his taste in men while there are guests over. That's like a social moray, I would probably say.
I have wonderful taste in men.
I mean, it's your life. You can do what you want.
Anyway, all that to say, Roska, I really hope this guy turns out to be like as chill as you're saying, because if you're wrong about this, then we'll all look like assholes.
Pretty cool. I mean, theoretically, if he wanted to have killed me, he could have.
What the hell did he just say? Hello?
What did Roska just say? Dre?
If he wanted to kill me right now, he could.
You're still cutting out a little bit, my dude.
Why am I coming out? He said that if he had wanted to kill him, he could have.
Probably because you're speaking really softly.
Probably.
Roska is too baby for the microphone.
Baby for Mike.
Well, it's also probably that, he hasn't been near you.
Well, with the month that he was with me, he had plenty of opportunity.
Excuse me, what?
What's up?
He was with you for a month?
Yeah.
You're just ratting yourself out.
You just admitted that you kept a secret from her. A secret boyfriend in your home for a month.
It's not my fault she didn't come to visit in that month.
I was
Oh.
kind of busy with my duties.
I wasn't keeping him secret. She just wasn't coming over.
Where's her spine?
I don't think she has one.
Oh wait, no, I found it. That's gross.
Yeah, it's just fucking hanging from your holster. You're like, oh, that's unpleasant. You
Is it
also don't know
bloody?
how she's shrinking.
We don't
Yeah, it's
question
clean.
Baba.
It's perfectly clean.
It's a perfectly clean bone.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put that on the ground.
Almost looks like it was spit shined.
Like that.
How do we leave this building? I can't go through the vine door.
Is Baba just walking on the ground? Just walking?
Yeah, he's just walking right now.
So I could step on Baba.
No.
You could try.
Can Shiro like pick her up?
Yeah, Cheryl can pick up Baba.
Okay, he's gonna like pick her up and bring her over and just set her down in Pup's fur. Like on top of Pup's head. There you go. Have fun.
You hear this very fucking tiny diminutive voice.
Yes, now Baba has a mighty steed.
Us.
All right.
So, Hey, Rosie, want me to help you learn how to not kill yourself with that gun?
I think that's impossible, but sure, we can do that.
Awesome. Let's go outside, okay?
Okay.
Get away from...
People.
Just sort of spits out what appears to be several beetles. Looks over at Baba. Drops
She
them on the
snickers
ground.
wildly, but you can't hear it.
Let's go outside.
Yeah, Baba's a special type of person.
Baba's a very special type of person.
I love Baba.
I'd say you get used to her, but I'd
You
be
really
lying.
can't. You really cannot get used to her.
I'm used to like the nonsense that goes on, but I never know what to expect. I just know to expect the things that I shouldn't expect.
So expect the unexpected.
Yep.
Even then, though, there are some things you just can't expect to expect.
Precisely.
There you go. Do I need to shift ping Yali?
No, I'm good.
Alright.
But thank you.
Okay, so this isn't just about the gun.
No.
This is also just about your whole general deal.
What about my deal?
You are, for some reason, both incredibly baby and incredibly competent, and I don't know how to feel about it.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Yeah, me neither. So I guess basically what I'm trying to say is maybe I was wrong to assume that you would probably get killed within the first month of being in the guild. I know I didn't say that to your face, but I feel like I was giving off that aura the whole time.
Okay. I'm not mad at you for it. A lot
Oh.
of people underestimate me. It's okay.
Just sort of pats Ruska on the head. Anyway, don't put your finger on the fucking trigger unless you want to shoot something.
Okay.
And Raphael just spends like a good 20 minutes at least explaining each individual part of the gun before actively allowing Roska to point it at anything. He also just gives Roska some normal bullets. I think he probably has some of those that Roska could use.
Probably. It's not too far-fetched for him to have those.
Yeah.
Got the
So-
twink actual Glock now.
Yep. I don't think this
concerning.
is enough training to give him firearms proficiency, but
Oh, well, hell the fuck no. It'll take at least two of these, at least 2 or 3 more of these sessions for this shit.
yeah.
Should I
When we
make
get-
a roll? Like an int roll?
You can try. The most it'll reduce it to is a maximum of 2 sessions. Yeah, no.
It's gonna take some
It's
time.
gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a
It's
bit.
gonna be a bit.
He's not picking up on this quite as fast as you were hoping he would, Raph.
Honestly, I'm glad that you're not picking this up very quickly because I know that you don't like killing things. And generally a gun is a weapon used to kill rather than injure. If you want to learn how to non-fatally harm things, you gotta win low.
That's me.
Oof. But I kind of prefer to use my teeth. So this is really foreign.
Well, it's better for you to know how to use it than to have it and have it used against you. Just sort of looks off into the trees brutally. And get off my fucking keyboard, you absolute monster of a cat!
It's gonna turn off your laptop again.
He'll try.
But thanks for the gun lessons.
Yeah, well,
Kind of a weird sentence for me to say, but
I'd prefer it if you didn't die.
yeah, I like not dying too. I mean, I wouldn't know. I haven't actually died, so maybe it's great, but I kind of don't want to. I don't want to find out.
I think we've both been close to death enough to know that it's not a fun time. Or have you? I actually don't know if you've gotten your HP low enough to, like, look mortality directly in the face.
I was in the sauna for so long once that I felt really bad, and I had to be like mostly buried in like cold soil and like the shade. Does that count? Pretty sure that was
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that counts, yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, yes.
An HP DM is Reef slang for health portion.
It's a brand. They make
Yeah.
like computers and whatnot.
I was dead ass hoping that fucking Roscoe would be like, I'm sorry, but what the fuck's an HP?
Don't worry about it, hon. Let's see. I've been nearly killed by a hurricane, nearly drowned in the ocean, nearly killed because of some gunslinger fuckery. Word of advice, if you actually start dating that boy of yours, make sure that you know what, just make sure that you pay attention to what he does and not how it makes you feel.
I don't know if I know what you mean by that.
You'll know if you get there.
Will I?
You know what, you probably
That's
won't.
really vague.
Yeah, you probably won't. I'm just now realizing that nothing that I say actually makes sense. I just say it with enough confidence that people generally take my word for it.
Mood.
I've noticed that.
I give a lot of advice for somebody whose life is utterly just in pieces.
I mean, advice comes from experience. You don't have to be in a good place in your life to give decent advice about experience that you've gone through.
Wow, this got real.
I think what I was trying to say is expect to be betrayed at any moment.
It's kind of a pessimistic outlook on things.
Well, if I had had that pessimistic outlook before, I probably wouldn't be here now. Not that here is bad, just everything in between then and now. Pretty bad.
I found that I prefer optimism over pessimism.
Yeah, and that's why you get constantly disappointed by people.
I don't get constantly disappointed.
I'm pretty disappointed.
I wouldn't say that.
This is why you're baby. And I'm the leader.
Are you the leader?
No, Jira's the leader, I'm gonna be honest. But I'm the one who talks the most, which counts for something.
Yeah. Talking is a
fucking
good
mess.
thing.
Alright, let's go back inside. I probably won't get more beetles in my mouth.
Maybe. I wouldn't be too sure.
You hear chittering from the inside of your rifle.
No! Starts shaking it.
About 5 dung beetles fall out of it.
That's not even big enough for those!
How do those fit? How do those fall out?
I'm shooting Baba.
Magic.
Okay, let's go back inside. I don't have anything else to say. Unless Roska has anything else to say, I guess.
Not at the moment, no.
Anyway, friendship link up.
Social link up. Holy shit, Roska's the high priestess.
Roska
Probably.
is friend.
Roska's either high priestess or star.
Probably.
We can figure out actual
Rosie is
arcana
friend-shaped.
later.
So what happened while they were gone?
Yeah, what
Let's
happened?
find out. Let's leave them outside for a bit.
What did you do with Roska, Jordan?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, I put Raph on top of him. Muppy.
Now they're dead.
So quick to assume.
You have deleted him on multiple occasions.
Only a few.
It's enough for me to suspect. Baba is dancing on top of Pup's head.
How's Pup
What
feel about
dance?
this? Fortnite dance?
No, she seems to be doing some old 80s dances.
Better
That are
decision.
kind of cringy.
Would it be old or would it be new? Because have the
I think
80s
it's probably
happened
old.
yet? What even is this time era?
Don't worry
Great.
about it.
Where are we?
80s happened
It's
yet.
fun.
We have cell phones. The time era is obviously past the 80s.
I think the time era is the fucking.
Yeah, probably. But Cheryl, how much are you like listening and trying to hear what Baba's saying? Because she is muttering something to herself.
He is
while dancing.
very interested in what Baba's doing, watching
Okay.
her and Pup.
She's dancing on Pup's head, and you can hear something about the way she walks and being a woman's man. She apparently doesn't have time to talk.
He's a bit fascinated, but he's also watching Pup to see if Pup, like, rejects this.
Oh, Pup's jiving. Are you getting your head closer, by the way?
Sure.
You can hear what sounds like drums in a guitar. There's nothing there. You assume she's using ghost sound to play a band?
I'm imagining this is exactly what it sounds like. What she's
Pretty
doing.
much, yeah. It's hard to hear it exactly because she's so small and fucking sound is relative. But
Sure.
yeah, no, it's a spectacle.
Cheryl just kind of looks up a little bit to make eye contact with Neryl, and just look back down.
Neryl's just looking between the scene and you, just like, I have no idea what's going on.
And I think at this point the boys come back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
can't. I can't move
Bring
him.
them back, Dylan.
Yeah, fine. Yes, you're unbanished from the Shadow Realm.
Yay!
Oh no, the Shadow Realm.
Shadow Realm.
Cheryl just like waves Raph over and she's like, hey, get a load of this.
At this part, she's hit the chorus singing, ha, 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 staying alive, staying alive.
Interesting.
I do the long notes, but I can't.
Staying alive.
Mhm.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Beatles!
Beatles?
Beatles.
Just takes a fucking ladybug out of his mouth.
What? Why was that? Oh, Baba.
Puts the ladybug on Tiny Baba.
The ladybug turns into a helmet.
I don't know what I expected.
You can't expect anything.
You feel this overwhelming sense of menace. Is she T-posing on you?
Is she T-posing?
No.
It's
It
the
feels like
spirit.
she is, but she's not. You have no idea how many times Baba's on screen I want to make Joe jokes.
I hate that that's what you said. Joe jokes.
Why? Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh,
Fight me, nerd.
okay. Get over here.
That was one slap. Bring it on.
Well, okay, I'm done with this. Just gonna walk away.
Good. I'm surprised you haven't gone for the ultimate prank on Baba yet.
What would that be?
Having Pup poop away in her fall.
Hey, I'm coming back.
What a
Hey-
wonderful idea. Glad I thought of it.
Yeah. Hey, Pop.
She slowly turns and looks at you.
You wanna do something funny?
She nods once.
Poof.
Suddenly, Baba disappears.
Oh no, did I just send Baba to the fire plane? Did I just send Baba to the fire plane too? Oh no.
You don't know.
Unpoof. Unpoof.
Baba is still not there.
Oh no.
Maybe this is for the best.
I don't like to be the one who did that.
Me neither, but maybe she's having fun.
She could be pulling a prank on you.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go sit down and think about my actions.
Nope, wait, hold on. She's on an antler.
She's swinging on it like a monkey.
Narrow.
Yeah, what? What's up?
So like, is there anything we can do to be productive? Because we've basically just been hanging out here for the past few hours, and I genuinely feel like I'm about to shake out of my skin if I don't stop with all this good-natured team bonding bullshit.
I mean, it seems nice to me.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, like, people.
People aren't that bad, Raph.
No, I love people. Just hate them.
She gets this face of like Nani. Just hold the fuck up. I'm not sure I follow.
Look, it's fine. If there's nothing that you want us to do to, like, there are no quests to go on, no enemies to defeat.
Anywhere else? Maybe. In these woods? Hell no.
Alright, I guess we're just on vacation in the most dangerous forest in the world.
I mean, I'm sure it's not the most dangerous.
Whatever you want to say.
There are worse places in the forest you could be.
Seraph, just lie down.
Yes, on his
Nice.
face.
Oh, Cheryl pats the back of his head.
Don't touch my hair.
I'm sorry.
Uh, no offense to my mother, but how much longer are we going to be on this escort mission?
When do we get paid?
I guess we should be heading back soon, huh? We have been here for a little while.
I mean, you told my mom where we are, where we live, right? Where the guild is, right?
Maybe.
That's a no.
Yeah, I was planning on getting to that
What
eventually.
have you told my mother? How many words have you spoken to her?
She is having trouble making eye contact.
Oh my god.
Neryl!
Oh my god, Meryl, you useless lesbian.
It seems that this one is exceedingly gay.
This is the definition of too gay to function.
You know, Neryl, if you actually said something, anything at all, it'd be productive. Be
You
an
know,
accomplishment.
You know, you'd be right if I didn't have to, fix something that somebody else caused. She says, looking straight into Roska's eyes.
Are you throwing shade at me right now?
I mean, throwing shade. That makes it sound like I'm trying to harm you. No, I'm just stating facts. She's smiling.
I was right, you are just using me.
Okay, now you're overreacting.
I'm overreacting.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
overreacting.
Both you and your mother have been overreacting since we got here.
That's just our dynamic.
I'm overreacting. You're overreacting. This whole court is overreacting.
Neryl's right eye twitches once.
You don't have to try to fix anything. You can just try to have a decent conversation. No one's asking you to fix anything.
Well, you know, sometimes fixing something is the right thing to do.
I would like to inform the chat that both my cat and my dog are currently in my room and within petting distance of me, and it's great. Ow, fuck! Wilson!
It's great. 2 seconds later.
Ow,
He bit
fuck.
me! I've been betrayed!
Got fucking served.
Maybe you'd be better at trying to fix something that you're shoving your nose into if you actually used your words.
I did use my words, just not the words you want me to use.
Did you use your words?
I did. Very clumsily, but yes.
I'm actually impressed. Good job.
Thank you, she says through biting her bottom lip.
Awkward silence.
You, following that, you see Baba jump onto the table from Elnif's antlers. Her feet make a small noise. As she slowly marches toward you, Roska. I say slowly, but it's quite fast considering her size. But considering her size, it's still pretty slow.
He offers her a hand in case she wanted to jump up onto it.
She hops into his hand and climbs his arm. She stands upon his shoulder. Yes, hello, Roska. Can you hear me?
Yes, Baba, I can hear you.
Good, good. See, now, well, your friend over there, the big, muscly lesbian,
I want that
Yeah.
on a fucking t-shirt.
the big, muscly lesbian.
Yeah, fuck.
Well, that's going. What's
That's a merch. There's a merch idea if we ever get that.
Ah.
She may not have anything else for you to do, but Baba has idea.
Baba's last idea was pretty
Oh.
bad.
Hear it, Baba.
You go for it, Baba? Is that what you said?
Hear it.
Baba would like to leave woods,
Oh,
but the Baba is unable to leave woods unknown, yes?
correct.
Baba is cursed. She cannot find way out of woods without help.
So you're either wanting us to guide you out or put an end to the curse.
Yes. And you already know the solution to one of those.
But which solution would you prefer?
Baba no care about curse. Baba just want to leave.
Okay, we can do that.
Yes.
Wait, are you
What?
promising something over there without consulting the group?
Yes.
Nobody
How
else can see it due to the massive dents of your hair, but Tiny Baba is hugging Roska's neck.
I told Baba she could leave with us. What could
Okay.
go wrong?
A lot.
Yeah, I was about to say. Sounds like a lot of things.
That'll be fine.
If you're sure.
See, now Elnif has this look on her face like you've just given her the best news she's heard all day, all week, all month, maybe in the past few years.
Baba's a friend. We do favors for friends. Like taking him to go see your mother. Favors for friends.
I am paying you for this.
I'm not taking your money!
I'll take your money. I'm holding Roska's money for him. One day I'm gonna give it back to him with interest, and there's nothing he can do about it.
The reward wasn't money.
Upgrades, baby.
Hey, you know, you could buy a house.
What's wrong with the house I have?
You can get a bigger house.
My house is very comfortable, thank you.
You could buy some more land that you could protect with your forest powers.
It's not exactly how it works, but it's okay.
You can buy a house outside of this hellscape of a forest.
It's not that bad. But that is also an idea.
You could buy presents for your friends.
Elnif looks over, honey, it is horrible.
It's not that bad.
Pretty bad.
It's better than the other home I had.
This is like the hood, okay? You get jumped every time you walk in the freaking forest.
I don't get jumped that often when I'm alone.
Other home you had was with bitch.
Yes.
Bad home.
Bad home. You people just breed destruction, so of course you get jumped in these woods all the time.
No,
of
that is
course.
I feel called out.
I was just generalizing.
douche.
Dot.
So are we headed out?
We have one more scene to deal with.
I suppose we should be going.
My mother can visit the guild whenever she wants.
Anytime.
Our guild's called the White Light, but I'm sure you can find it.
Nero reaches into her bag, pulls out a map, and sets it in front of Elnif. It seems like she was prepared to not be able to speak correctly.
And it's the building with a tamed bear in front of it.
I mean, tamed.
You might
Well.
also see a large man covered in scars that resembles a tiger.
Oh, you know him. It's Softpaw.
I thought he died.
Oh, he's very much alive.
Oh,
Huge.
wait, covered in scars?
He was in slavery.
What?
Yeah, a lot of things happen apparently.
Why
would anyone enslave something that adorable?
I don't know, but he really was the cutest little thing.
She looks like she's doing some math in her head, just like, wait a minute. That motherfucker.
What?
Do you remember that grumpy old man you saved him from?
Yeah, of course.
I bet he has a role to play in all of this.
It wouldn't surprise me. He was really upset about that face. Even though I fixed it for him perfectly fine.
You want to know the worst part about that face?
What about the vase?
Nothing special about it. It was just a plain Jane, mundane vase. Didn't
You should-
even contain the ashes of a relative or anything.
It was just a cranky old face. That wouldn't hold it past.
He is dead now.
Oh. What happened?
Baba's last fire happened. It was quite
Baba!
Baba doesn't do it on purpose.
Baba.
It was Baba's cabin this time,
Baba.
with a little bit of gasoline.
Baba.
I would say I'm sorry, but he had it coming.
He had it coming.
It was just
He only had himself. to
that
blame.
bad.
He pulled a gun on your mom.
What?
People getting all these guns.
Very
I don't
easy
know.
to find.
It's obvious.
They are not
Right
that easy
up
to
the
find.
gun store.
There's just a guns depot out here in the woods somewhere.
It's just lost like everything else.
Or it only reveals itself to those who are worthy.
Just don't cause fires near the guild hall.
Papa will promise nothing.
You promise or you don't come.
It's accident.
No fire hazards!
But the doggies fire.
Dog can't control it!
Dog
dog?
is fire.
Weird.
Man is fire. Why can't Baba be fire?
Because you can't control it and you set things on fire! You promise no fires, you can come along.
Baba doesn't want to make promise because Baba does not know if she can keep that promise because Baba cannot control the fires being made.
Okay. We have enough people that can deal with it. I'm sure it will be fine.
Once again, famous last words.
It will be fine. If Baba burns down the guild hall, I'll take responsibility for her actions.
And they're building a new one anyway.
What?
I thought it was just an addition.
Well, that was the original idea. But
What?
yeah, they kind of quickly realized that even with the addition, the guild hall's too small with all the new members coming in lately.
Is it in the same area or is it in a completely different location?
It'll be in the same area. In fact, it sounds like they're expanding on the current building on top of making an entirely new building.
Well, that's spiffy.
So we're just gonna have another floor.
I don't know what all we're gonna have.
Well, okay.
I'm
We'll
just-
see.
Yeah, I'm just telling you guys what I heard from Bearsu gossiping with Euphoria the other day. Did you know they gossip a lot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Didn't know that you eavesdropped. Didn't know that everybody did.
In my fucking forge!
Okay.
And they're loud.
Very loud.
It's not really eavesdropping if they're making it public knowledge.
I guess.
I wish their conversations about penis girth was private.
Hmm.
They've talked about it so much. I have an exact fucking visualization of the big guys.
Don't,
Hmm.
don't.
Uh-huh.
I
Let it-
can't forget that.
Yeah.
Fiersu makes it very well known that she went to wizard college.
Yep. Yes, she does. Then she still has some wizard cocaine somewhere, but I don't believe her.
I don't want to know.
Well, alrighty.
Winlow's interest has been piqued.
So I heard you had some wizard cocaine somewhere.
Heard you had that strong stuff.
Who told you that? Who told you about my stash? Who do I need to cut?
Meryl.
Shit, I can't cut her. She's too soft.
Right. But is everybody set to leave?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We've been set.
I can tell.
Wilson.
Is Wilson set to leave?
Wilson is set to step on my fucking buttons again.
Yeah. Wilson is gonna play Raph now.
Whoa.
Meow.
Oh.
Clap plays D&D.
What if? Let's get Wilson a computer.
I mean, he's using mine, it appears.
Let's get him a better computer.
There you go.
Simple fix would probably just be give Zen a keyboard toy.
It's not the same. His owner isn't using it.
Wilson. Do not fuck this up.
Cats are a special level of petty.
They are.
Okay.
Just because it'll make things easier on me, and I am lazy. Here. There you go, Dre. You have control of the Baba Yaga now,
Oh my god.
Damn.
because I'm lazy.
Too much power. I'm still vibing to this song.
It's such a good song.
That's okay.
Let's see. I'm trying to decide if I want to make you guys roll one more time on the encounter chart or not.
Shrug.
Shrug.
Because I'm thinking maybe not, because you guys have already leveled up off this mini adventure already, haven't you?
Think so.
Yes.
Thinking not, then.
First came to what?
I know when I go get my gelato from the other room.
Do it.
Ben, if I'm not gonna have you guys do it, I can just take you straight back. A new person. But the right back is pretty tokens I need to hide or anything on this map. Do you want me to have Pup still be walking around when you guys get back to the guild, Ollie?
Yeah, sure. Pup doesn't like being in her Pokeball. She likes being out and about.
Pup is Pikachu.
Yeah.
Pika pig.
Pika.
Oh, that was a good Togepi noise.
Thank you. I try. But yeah, it's pretty uneventful on your way back, and honestly, thank goodness, because anything that tries to fight you here is pretty damn formidable.
We need a break. Just a nice, calm day.
Ooh, the guild hall.
The guild hall. There's so many people at the bar.
Yep.
We can't go straight to the bar. Oh no.
I know.
And
Looks
now
like we'll have to
Dylan
turn to other
activates
coping
his master
mechanisms.
plan.
You have other coping mechanisms?
Yeah, pushing people away.
Ah, yeah, that's a good point.
I also like to shoot things.
Also good.
Occasionally, I just make really bad decisions and hate myself for it for a few hours.
Dude, same.
Picks up a lemon. Quinn said it.
Picks up lemon, gets gets intimidated by a lemon. Fucking hell.
We associate lemons with intimidation now.
Yep.
All we have to do is look at them.
So, Ruska, not long after leaving the leaving the Feywilds, you could tell immediately that Baba was acting strange. In fact, she seems very much on edge. And a lot more scared than you figured she would be excited. Is Drayden even here?
I'm on push to talk. Well, Baba, are you okay?
What is wrong with this place?
What do you mean?
Where are the portals? Where is the magic?
Most places don't have the same kind of magic as the Feywilds.
Yeah, everything outside of there is not really that magical.
She
Honestly,
looked around. and just like leans forward past Roska's ear and just like points at Timon. And what the fuck is that?
God.
I'm gonna be honest, the only like place with nearly as much magic as the fairy forest that I've ever seen is back home. But even then, no, it's not the same. You're gonna have a hard time.
With
Yeah.
her left hand, she kind of like grabs your jaw and is like making you look places without telling you to look, and just like makes you look at her and looks at you, and then has you look away and looks at Timber and just she does that for a little bit. She's like, "What the fuck?
What?
God
Yeah?
can't be God.
Why not?
Gods are supposed to be like big and powerful. She's small and cute.
She can get big. She can get really big.
This is
Baba
kind,
does not believe you."
this is kind of news to us.
She delves into like my memory bank, and boy howdy. I'm sure she has share memory.
She has what?
Share memory or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, share memories. she she's like, yes, yeah. And then she headbutts you.
Ow.
You can feel her rooting through your memories.
Wilson, no, 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 no,
Here.
no.
Well then,
Yes.
Wilson's having fun tonight.
Yes.
I just had a near-death experience, y'all.
It's always a good time.
Get off my fucking desk, you little miscreant.
But, he specifically
Never.
about Timon being fucking huge and just incinerating people.
You can't help but because the way Share Thoughts works is you can hear some of her thoughts too.
Let me guess. Hot.
Yeah, that's part of it. But that's hot in multiple ways.
I'm gonna go get my gelato. I'll be back real quick.
Like, fuck, big lady hot. Fuck, fire hot. Fuck.
Yes.
You could always
Yeah.
go talk to her.
Oh no, only Roska can hear that bit.
Ah, well, Chiro's still saying, you could talk to her. I mean,
You can do where Neryl has failed and hold a conversation with a pretty lady.
Yes, but that is boring. Talking is easy. Why would I talk when I can do other things?
Or you can do other things to the pretty lady.
Things like and like you see her try to like throw something or summon something from a portal, and she's like, "Fuck."
Yeah, you don't have portals anymore.
Yeah, I like this version of Baba better.
She's on my level now.
I have to use spell slots now.
You weren't using spell slots before?
No.
that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Baba new portals in Feywilds like back of hand. Many of them led to Raph's mouth, actually. It was quite entertaining.
Beetles. I don't like anything
Raph
about that.
remembers all the times there were beetles in his mouth.
None of those are accidents. That was just Baba being an ass.
I know.
She snickers like a schoolgirl. He's fun to play with.
He's quite expressionable.
Expressionable.
Yep,
You're just gonna stick with that, huh?
that's the word I'm going with.
Alrighty.
Baba has lots of new places to explore, lots of new people to meet, and lots of new, well, maybe not new, but different magic too.
You should go talk to Calamity.
Oh yes, that's a good plan. Actually.
Baba sees no one in here that would look like a calamity to her.
He's up. I think he's probably upstairs.
Probably with his girlfriend.
Yeah, he gets bossed around by his girlfriend.
So, Drayton, here's where you're wrong.
He's not here.
He's not here
Wow,
at all.
that's a shame.
Yep.
But he's a pink tiefling. Kinda short, kinda angry,
Pink tiefling.
but he's fun to be around.
Pink tiefling bossed around like girlfriend.
Yeah. Could also not be here. But whenever you see him, you should hold a conversation with him. Or pick on him. Either one works.
Baba sees someone she would like to pick on.
Go for it.
Oh no.
No. Actually, no, not him. Anyone but him. Please. No. Yes. Azeroth is fine. Don't pick on Honor. He's been through enough.
What is a few bugs in one's drink yet?
Whose drink are you bugging?
She gives you a wicked smile.
Whose drink is she bugging? That-
Is that a sense motive?
Oh,
That sounds like a
yep.
sense motive I'm hearing.
Oh boy.
All of them. All drinks.
As long as you're not
In a 2-mile radius.
as long as
yeah.
you're not exclusively harassing Honor, okay, you can bug everybody's drink.
Why are you agreeing to this?
Now Baba has permission and doesn't want to do it.
See,
By the way, Drayton,
what's up?
there's something we're gonna have to add to the blood chart after this.
Oh,
Is it Baba Yaga?
Yeah, Baba's blood does not taste like any other being's.
that's the thing I want to find out.
Mm-hmm.
I think Baba's blood probably tastes like, you know, that snow cone flavor tiger's blood that doesn't
Yeah.
taste like anything else in
Yes.
existence.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it's just like sour cherry and watermelon mixed together.
No. Something entirely
It tastes like red.
Agreed.
Yeah.
What if Baba's blood just tastes like what blood tastes like to everyone else?
different. No. I think
That's
it
an idea.
tastes.
That is an idea.
That's what. What if Baba's blood just tasted like pure magic?
No, because if it tasted like pure magic, Roscoe would die. Like, actually, not even a saving throw. It would just be death.
What if Baba's blood tastes like pure alcohol, and it just kind of is?
I think she would die.
I don't know. I like it actually tasting like iron. That's an
Mm.
interesting idea.
Well, here's the thing. Because Bala has been the Feywild, I feel that tasting like iron would actually not make that much sense.
Maybe cold iron, specifically.
That would be even worse for her.
Well, the reason I said alcohol would just kill her is because that would mean her blood is alcohol. And it doesn't just taste like it.
Hmm.
Other things it can just... Like, it's weird because Domfir are weird and, like, nothing's really explained about them.
Or you could do a special thing of what does Baba's blood taste like and just roll on a freaking.
I was thinking that, like, have Rosca taste it and be like, what does Baba's blood taste like today? And have you roll on the fucking blood type chart.
Lord.
That'd be funny.
That would be.
I'm also okay with that idea.
Is there anything else anyone was wanting to do?
Nothing in specific, not really. I don't
Yes.
know.
People
Mhm.
gonna
Oh.
have a conversation with Gyro.
Yeah, Shiro wants to have a conversation with Gyra.
I need to do that.
Can you move us to upstairs, please?
Upstairs, please. Okay. I'll put you two on the GM layer here. Oh, not multi-sided. One GM layer. Is there any room you want me to just plop you in?
The
The
the bedroom.
The bedroom. You knew it was coming.
So,
Now I've got Careless Whisper stuck in my head. You
getting back from mission, Jara reaches under their bed and unlocks the chest and starts pulling out notes.
Yeah, Shiro's just kind of sitting, like gets up to go somewhere or like do something and looks over, just like, what's up, Gyra?
Didn't realize there was had something else. Just looking through a couple of old notes.
Shiro, eyes widen, curiously. What kind of notes? Well, you don't have to tell me. I'm just kind of curious.
It's complicated. It's complicated, to say the least. Just thinking of Baba and how she defies pretty much all laws of physics and science. Kind of got me thinking about something from my past.
Oh, do you want to talk about it? I mean, you don't have to. But we're friends, and I'll listen if you want to.
I'd say as friends, we should have some trust, Sam. there's nothing wrong with you hearing it. There's, as you guys probably know, there's not much you know about me. Well, and Jara hands Shira all the notes and goes straight to where their name is. These notes were some stolen notes of a place I broke out of, per se. It's
That's
very. They were
Sorry.
bad people, to say the least. They were basically engineering a lot of psychic stuff and other races.
My mic is muted. I apologize. I was talking.
It happens.
Oh my god, again!
Jackass.
Yeah, that sounds bad. I mean, not the whole psychic stuff, but engineering new races and new people sounds kind of weird. Cheryl is looking through the notes as he speaks.
I did say it was very complicated. The, let's just say, if I didn't escape from there, there could have most likely been a huge war this place started.
Huh, well, it's good that you got out of there then. You don't seem like the war type.
Well, that's just the thing. What if you don't recall, I did ask Roska's adoptive mother.
Yeah.
She saw two people. Those two were part of the escapees that I had with Alice and myself. Honestly, I would say if they are dead, better than being locked up.
Yeah, I can relate to that. But I mean, if you ever want to, look for them, I'm sure we could do that. I'm sure the guild wouldn't mind. Might even help out.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure they're fine. If I feel that us being separated is safer for all parties involved.
But it still must, suck if you were friends with them to not know where they are, or, you know.
Yeah, but they're strong. They can fend for themselves.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They shouldn't have to. Shouldn't have to run away and live in fear and run from place to place and hide. Should be able to, live your life, be happy, and all that stuff.
You saying that is somewhat interesting, considering we rescued you since your past caught up to you.
I mean, yeah. That was, a lot of things happened. A lot of bad things happened. You can't run from your past. You shouldn't have to. Like I said, shouldn't have to.
Haha, watch me, bitch.
Thinks about Raph for a moment.
I mean, I'm far away from the place I don't want to go back to. And Jaira pulls out a map, and this map just shows the very location X'd out, and in words, do not return to here.
Well, I guess we'll need to make sure not to go anywhere near there, huh? Make sure we
Yep.
don't get jobs that go in that direction.
By the way, what did the demonization, being demonized, feel like?
Hmm. Do you have any
That's a
ideas on?
leap.
Do you have any ideas on this, Dylan, or can I just spiff and vibe a bit for it?
What was that?
Do you have any ideas for what being a demon feels like, or do you want to just like spout words?
Well, from what others have said so far, it's pretty much been that it feels like
Well, what about
a.
his own experience?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm
Generalizing.
yeah.
Okay.
Generally, it feels like it's weird. It's like you feel like yourself, but not really. You feel like there's just this overwhelming sense of malice or whatever that main emotion was that caused you to just lurch your form. And that's how it felt. It wasn't a transformation or like you were. It didn't feel natural. It felt like instead of choosing that form and turning into it like, say, a B-shaped spell,
Hmm.
it felt more like you were being pulled toward that form. You had, it felt like next to no control in that scenario. And while it was a strange kind of calm, being that close to your element, every single part of your body was telling you that something was wrong.
Okay. Okay, I can vibe that. Well, it was weird. It's like every emotion I was feeling at the time just got bigger. And then I was getting bigger, and it didn't feel like I was just changing. It felt like I was being forced to become something else. Like there was something else pulling my body to the shape it wanted me to be. And I could still think, could still feel stuff. I still kind of knew what was going on. But it's like I didn't care. It's like the emotion that was driving me was the only thing I could feel anymore. Kind of. Like it was it was a weird loss of control that I can't. It's still hard to wrap my head around. If that makes any sense.
Hmm. For the first time, Zero, you somewhat see Jaira have an emotion of nervousness.
Oh,
Mm?
interesting.
From that pure description, and you have somewhat rocked Jaira's world just because it somewhat described them almost perfectly of what their past has been. Because they were trying to be forced to be used as a weapon.
Oh my god, they were trying to force the demonization process.
They probably were.
Oh my god!
Oh!
the more I hear about Jaira's backstory, Dylan,
The
the more
darker
it
it
sounds,
gets.
no, the more it sounds exactly like the shit that Ammon went through.
Oh, I want you to know this is 100% Jordan.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
no, it is
Yeah,
100%
this
me.
is just Jordan.
This is an
I-
entire. This is a very strange coincidence, and
I
a
have-
way for my OC to be canon to this universe. I don't fucking know.
Here's the thing.
I have been letting Jordan have free reign and giving him yeses or nos on whether he's allowed to do something.
Yeah,
Gonna be honest, your version is cooler.
but no. Here's the thing. I was not expecting that description, but at the same time, I was like, wait a minute. Oh,
And I mean,
Nandayo.
like, I can't deny what you're saying because honestly, yeah, from reading up on soul knives and just my ideals of the demonization process, yeah, no, it's very possible that
yeah, I
the
was like,
creation of soul knives is
Okay.
a fucked up, like they fucked up making demons.
This is really cool.
accidentally just connect my story with.
I connected the dots.
Like, fuck.
Accidentally connected the lore. The lore is deep with this one.
And this realization on Jaira, it's like, we need to destroy that facility now.
Oh, well,
Oh boy, here comes the next arc.
now you want to go back?
We need to tell Zen.
Huh?
This is not okay. You are actually, Shiro actually just hears emotion in Jaira's voice.
Oh, that is
Like,
scary.
this is serious.
This
Well,
is serious.
whatever you say, we're with you. Well, I am. I assume the others are too.
Jaira actually walks up and grabs onto Shiro's shoulders.
Here, I'll
I
put.
don't
There you go.
think. I don't think
Oh.
you. But I don't think. God damn.
What is this? The fucking cha-cha slide?
It's the awkward bro moment.
y'all.
What off
Oh.
this time?
I can't believe it took me this long to realize, but I think by hearing that you've basically hit the nail on the head. They're trying to force the demonization. All this, probably the reason why demonization has been going on longer. I think the facility is trying to force it. That's why they have all these substitution, all these man-made things. They're trying to make an army demonizations that they can control.
So when do you want to go destroy this facility? 'Cause I'm ready. I'm here for it.
Dot dot dot.
If we're going to go out and destroy it, if we just got back from mission, we need to rest a few days. Then we need to. Raph was a sailor. He could probably find connections to boat us over to. This is hell. This is actually fucked up.
Yeah. And you know, if we're gonna rest for a
Yes,
few
that was-
days,
Yes, that was the first time Jaira cursed.
Oh
Cheryl's
wow,
proud.
that's
Cheryl's very proud of him.
this is very big.
Well, if we take the next few days to rest, we can go. We could probably still go tell Zed. Maybe he can get some connections, or send someone out to go check it out, to scout ahead.
Jaira literally grabs Shiro and it's just start running towards Zen.
We zooming.
No.
Jaira zoom. It's Jaira's turn to zoom.
Good. The first time you're actually hearing Jaira freak out have any actual emotions. Like, then there's a huge problem. We need to talk now.
Oh boy.
Hold on.
I'm excited.
This is exciting.
Let's see. Come on. Where's the song? I know I've got a song on here for this. There it is.
This deserves.
He was reading whenever you entered, and he just kind of looks up like, yes, what seems to be the problem?
So remember when you first thought me and Alice 2 months ago? Oh, how I somewhat described most of the experiences, but not all. Well, and Jara, Hans, and Zen, and the whole log of experience. This is a log I stole from the facility about all the experiments they have been doing. Don't know how many new ones they have, but me and Shiro were just talking. I asked him about his demonization, and a sudden realization happened. There is a lot to believe that the facility is forcing demonization and actually trying to make a huge army of demonized psychics.
That's quite the problem, actually. Oh my. It doesn't seem like he's doing too good at keeping his composure for once.
Fucking Jaira and Zen are on the same boat of not keeping composure now.
And he's actually going to. He was reading this, which I'm going to show to you guys now.
Boo boo.
Everyone. He was reading Verisu's demonization research.
Oh.
And if you like, I can go ahead and read this out for you guys.
Please
Yeah.
do.
Sure.
This is written in very pretty cursive. You get the feeling Verisu likes to make a show of things. But it seems like she was able to think about this for quite a while, and this seems to only be the first page of it. He says that she has more that she's working on now. I've had this ready since session 1, by the way. This demonizing process that seems to come along with completely random people, but really comes from people who have true resentment for those around them or for actions taken against them. It seems to have more of an effect on those who attempt to be more aggressive to their object of despair, slowly becoming more demonic in nature. As far as we know, there is no true cure for this disease. But there is one case of someone being forced out of this demonic transformation. This person, who was forced to stop the transformation, was once an elf who resided in Fog's Gate, a man named Tyrant. His case was stopped mid-process by one of our top operatives, a tiefling named Calamity. From his account, all he did was blast the fucker with more lightning than he thought was possible. At first, this entire notion sounded ludicrous to a professional, but I believe that I am starting to make a breakthrough. Zen talked to the elf, now tiefling, Tyrant, and it seems that he now resembles a demon from the plane of water. A very interesting thought occurred to me. What if this process is ended via a forcible course of the most antagonizing element originating from the plane opposite of the demonic energy? This is a solid lead, in my professional opinion, but more research must be conducted. And that's all that's written on this bit.
Interesting.
I vaguely remember Calamity mentioning something along those lines way back in the session 0.
Yeah, I remember it too.
Wow, it's almost like Dylan has been foreshadowing since session fucking 1.
Good.
No, I mean like my session 0. Like,
Yeah,
just
I've been foreshadowing for you since
Like-
session 0.
I vaguely remember that conversation. Golly, you lickers.
And Jara even brings out their map. They are here. I know exactly where they are. I can lead the way, even despite my fear of the place. I do not want anyone else to suffer because of them.
I love Jira.
And gears start turning in Zen's head. From what you've told me, and from the research that Bersuk has done, it sounds as if they are trying to force this demonization process, but it seems they're falling short, that they're missing something.
I can tell you right now, they tried to. I escaped. They could weaponize my DNA. I think I'm the missing source. And as a missing source, I'll also be the end of
Zen bites his thumb a bit. Something that you haven't seen him do.
I bite my
seems-
thumb at thee.
Yeah.
Do you bite your thumb, sir?
Do you quarrel, sir?
I
Um,
quarrel not.
As-
I bite his thumb, but
Quarrel,
not
sir.
really.
No, sir.
I'm just gonna say this. As Jara says that, Cheryl, roll a perception.
Oh boy.
Okay. Perception. Hey, how's that funny?
Yeah.
You see everything.
You see,
Everything.
you see the device on side of Jara's head start to gain a bit of electricity, then stops.
Spicy.
Spicy.
Cheryl's just
You
kind
can
of
also see the
blinking.
singular bead of sweat rolling down Zen's forehead.
And Cheryl's just there, blinking, watching these two panic, and Cheryl's just like, wow, I'm the calm one? Okay.
Oh.
So, yeah, I guess we're requesting for our next mission to be, dealing with that. Maybe have some, like, help, or, like, if you have any leads or ways to get
We-
there.
We need a
Well,
boat, and we're going to need a lot of arms. There's gotta be a lot of people. Even if they don't want to listen, they'll be fighting.
from what I remember, you said this is an underground facility, yes?
Yes, about 11, probably 12 of different numbers.
Then it seems I'm not going to be able to send Timrin with you.
Fair enough.
She, because of her abilities, she does not work well in confined areas. At least not
Underst-
without friendly fire.
Understand. Well, I can. On downtime, I'll be hangouts. I'll be writing out the information with the not all their layers. There's all how I remember it and the layout.
Right. Damn it, we can't send the big guy either.
I will say we're
Do
probably
we
gonna
take
have.
Baba?
I will say this is probably going to be a stealth mission, and I honestly would not want most of these people dead. We need to take out the head-ons. If anything, we need to take out the elites. Take out the elites. The main sources of power is dread. There are
Still-
about there are about six there are about six elites. One being yeah, I used Brother Barry.
It seems like, from what you've told me, majority of them are your brothers, and he uses air quotes, in one way or another.
Swear if I see 14 and 15, there's gonna be a lot. What's the word for our family side or family killings?
Oh god.
Homicide?
No, that is not it.
Okay.
God. What is the name of that, actually? That's a good question.
Familicide?
Yeah, fratricide, aka brother killer.
Ah.
There's also familicide, which is, I think
Fratricide, that's what I thought.
yeah, I think fratricide is better for this. There's
Yeah,
gonna be
fratricide is killing a
lot.
brother.
There's
or
gonna
a
be
sister.
a lot of fratricide.
Upsetting. Have a nice day.
That will
Ye-
be the day Gyra becomes Itachi Uchiha.
Fuck you!
That's right. I killed the Uchiha clan.
Why? Why did you do this, Itachi?
I see no difference.
To test my strength. God.
Well, I'm gonna have to spend time figuring out who can go with you on this mission.
Amazing.
Because the more I think about it, the more I realize we don't have many people capable of this. Thinks of Calamity, thinks of Deldritch, Veldana, fucking Vixen.
My dude. You know who might be interesting to go with us on this one?
I can think of multiple people.
I kind of want to see Amon go.
Oh,
That would be interesting.
oh no! I mean, you can, but
Probably not a good idea.
no, I want to see it. Yeah, I'm on board. I love it.
Just, I'm not entirely sure how effective mind affecting abilities would be, but if nothing else, mind thrust is very effective.
Be a dread, you need a dread. One of the elites is a dread. Okay, I can tell you what all the elites classes are. I guess that's dread, the soul knife, as I said, at Gyro 13. Freaking fuck. 3. I'm gonna have a lot of fucking shit to do this week, as well will Dylan.
Yeah.
This is amazing. This is amazing, guys.
Honestly, if I'm being completely honest, because of how much there is for us to do for this, we might have to go on a short hiatus to get everything completely planned out.
Oh yeah. Which, here's the thing. I will admit, even if we go on a short hiatus, if Gene and Ollie and Wade will be on board. So, if you don't know, Terraria 1.4 came out. I'm thinking maybe we should, for the hiatus, play that using as our characters.
Oh, that would be fun.
I would play Terraria as Shiro, because I've never played Terraria.
Yeah, I don't have Terraria either.
I have it, I just didn't play it.
Well,
Well,
I don't have it.
I
well,
don't have
didn't didn't you say that your cousin had a dream?
Oh, now that I think about it, yeah, actually,
Look,
yeah,
it's
I
only
think I do have it on
$10.
Steam Share. I think I do have it on Steam Share, actually.
It's only
Yeah.
$10, and I can totally buy it for whoever doesn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you.
Like we were talking about that. Yeah. We were talking about yesterday. I brought up an idea, and Dre's like, "Hey, well, Roska's gotta be doing nothing." But I mentioned Roska could be a summoner just because, they do all the work for you.
I
think
like
that-
my idea of doing nothing but collect the golden animals.
I
Yes,
mean, you
but-
could do that and build the house.
Yes, but there's a summoner. There's a summoner weapon that lets you control horns.
Do not undervalue my golden worm.
Look,
Okay.
A worm?
you can build the guild hall.
Fuck you, Dylan.
Because there are pets, I do think that Shiro will most likely be a mage, summoner, and have a dog pet or something.
Yes.
Jaira and Winlow would obviously be melee. There's sadly no fist, so
Yeah.
we'll just have to think of some fast sword. And then,
Are there yo-yos?
yes, there are.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll use yo-yos, brother.
Yeah, that counts as a melee, so you can use those if you want. And then Raph can use the guns.
Pew pew!
There's a lot of guns.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh no, there are some new endgame. One being a gun and a sword.
Gunblade. Gunblade!
Gunplay.
No, I'm saying not a gun and a sword, as in separately gun and sword. Jeez.
Oh! Time to be a fucking pirate.
Oh, I mean, there's pirate events.
Ooh,
There's
ooh.
a pirate event. But yeah.
Okay, that would be fun. Although, I was actually, before you mentioned that, going to suggest I could DM a couple of one-shots if
Oh.
need be.
That'd be interesting, especially since we do actually have at least one new player that wants to start doing things.
One shot is also a good idea.
Mhm.
Besides that, we could also one-shot Pathfinder 2.
Yeah, because I started looking at Pathfinder 2nd Edition before the session started, and like, it looks interesting.
Yeah, we have a lot of options that we can do on downtime. Well, both me and Dylan, and work on the map.
Oh my god, we're gonna be working ourselves to the fucking
Oh.
bone, the two neats.
Oh no, Dylan, I can fucking go the distance.
I can go
Trust
the
me.
distance.
If I am dead set on something, I could probably make an entire fucking actual room just based off D&D. I can fucking, it's like, let me just do this, some traps, boom, boom. It's like, hey, someone's kind of come into my room. It's this room like this. All this crap.
Yeah, one of my favorite things about this series, though, is that whenever we do get to people's arcs, I really like making them a Codium.
Yeah.
Not to
Oh, I
mention,
love that.
I mean, we can also do a Raph's arc because it's also there.
Yeah, I think we can make segues to lead into Raph's arc, because I think I have an idea as to who the contact Raph will be getting in touch with to get them there.
Okay, if it ends up being Jimmy Dick Propeller,
No, it's not gonna be Jimmy Dick Propeller.
Please.
Not this
sorry,
time.
it's Propeller Dick, not Dick Propeller. That would be weird.
How a peaceful conversation that was planned with Shiro and Jaira just turned into a fucking mission.
Dude, no, this got so much better. All the
That's
development, all the thoughts. This is the
Oh, yeah.
DM's dream.
how
It really
How-
is.
how I do it. Dill and can test that I can give good ideas.
I
Or
love
good
this.
things. It's funny.
Like
so.
the more you kept talking, the more I was like, yeah, no, that just makes sense.
It all just lined up. All the dots connect.
So,
They've connected
The
the
stars
dots.
align.
should we go back into the scene? Or are we
I'm
are we
pretty
done
sure,
with that?
pretty sure we're done.
Yeah, I think you're done with that scene.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Just my professional opinion.
Just Jared getting kind of
Jyra just got gobsmacked.
Jyra got dick punched by the truth.
He got dick twisted.
They've it's a scientific discovery that they just happened to finally hit. It's like, wait. Like friggin' Cheryl helped them finally find the discovery of this. Because Jara was searching for psychic books all across us, and I was actually about to have him try to investigate some of the demonization. Just to find out the first source. Wait a minute.
We just speed run all that data. All that research got put together.
Oh, and
Speaking of,
let
I'm
me-
gonna have to write pages 2 and 3 of Versu's demonization research.
oh,
Because
let
we've
me
had
say-
conversations with 2 people about their experiences since then.
let me just say this.
I can help with one.
The freaking expansion for a guild is gonna be needed so badly after this.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know, dude.
Oh,
Because of the nature of this place, I'm not sure there will be too many survivors.
True, but at the same time,
Yeah.
there's definitely gonna be some people Gyro wants to save.
Yeah.
This is wild, y'all.
Yeah. But I know there was
This is
some
side
other person
quest.
that wanted to do some other scene.
No, it's okay.
It's no,
No,
Oh,
it's
go to
okay.
see.
Oh, this is an okay stopping point.
No,
no,
let's
you're not
continue.
that
Come on, Dre.
Oh, it's
This is-
okay.
This is the serious
these
point.
are two entirely different energies, so it might feel out of place now.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think it would be funny though.
no, I'm
No.
saying we have a super serious.
While this
and then
happened,
while this is going on, we can have a cop energy.
No, it's okay.
No,
let's just cut before this conversation even happened.
Yeah,
and
we-
here we go.
We can supercut it through fucking movie magic.
Come on, Dylan, supercut us. Show me where I should look.
Do
Fine,
it.
Bring me
Right.
there.
No.
Here we go.
Jay, this was your idea.
I'm not. I want it. Not now.
Not now?
Not now.
Hmm.
That was a good cliffhanger. I don't want to ruin a good cliffhanger.
Okay, if you're not gonna take it, I would say this. Just would you say Cheryl is texting them, or would you say Jyra is? That's all.
I want to say Cheryl is. Cheryl just like opens up the B team group chat. It's just like, guys, you wouldn't guess what just happened.
Jyra blew up.
Kind of. Emotionally.
Ah.
Just under it, and Jyra just types, "I said fuck."
I know, and it was
Okay.
great.
It's running upstairs because they know that shit's serious.
He
He
said the
swore.
fuck word!
And we weren't around to hear it.
I should
I-
have recorded.
And a replay.
I demand a replay.
Make sure it didn't happen.
All composure.
But yeah, I guess we can end it there if Dre really doesn't want to do our scene right now.
It just feels weird.
Cheese
I
drag.
do agree it would feel that we.
I didn't expect that conversation to take
None of
off.
us did.
Nobody did.
Oh no!
That shit just kind of. I think that was a minor derail, honestly.
Yeah.
I was not expecting it either. Just happened.
We weren't expecting the
I guess
slight
it's a
derail
good thing
to
I
the
was planning on Gyra's fucking arc to be
Box.
next.
Oh my god, guys.
I just wasn't expecting all of the pieces to fall together like that.
I know, right?
Like, a freaking ignition just kicked in. All of a sudden, it's like.
The conspiracy theorist just was like, wait a minute, no.
The deduction master. No. The deduction god. Just suddenly had a vision.
By the way, I can show you somebody you're definitely not going to want to take with you for a stealth mission.
Oh.
Me.
Oh.
Meryl.
She has a no modifier.
Alright, let's see. What the heck is my stealth?
Probably not that bad. You have a gun.
And not to mention, this session is. This
I got this. I
Winlow,
got
what
this.
the fuck?
Don't worry, guys. We got this next session.
I can show you somebody you probably definitely want to take with you, though, if you can manage it.
Makazel?
So,
Yeah, boy!
Makazel!
Okay, it would be great if we could take a Monkazel with us. Just
again, get Ahmed.
have Izarov take care of the kids.
I feel like
we
a
get-
Monkazel
We get Ahmed.
is like
Oh,
a ship
shut the
between
fuck
those.
up, Wade.
I feel like it's a ship between Winlow and Makazel.
No, a Monkazel is Amon and Makazel.
Oh,
A Monkazel is a three-way.
oh God.
Yep.
Ever since Jar first failed that stealth check. It's like,
You know what? I don't blame him. God, we're slowly building the OG crew, guys.
I know. No, we just need Stramilla.
Stramamla.
Strumamla.
We need to get permission from Brooke to put Stramilla in here.
I will get Brooke if I can.
Red
Yes!
If Brooke could join for a game. Oh man, that would be good.
Brooke should have free time considering the pandemic.
Oh
and,
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Well,
and also
Brooke
the
did
fact
get
that
a
she's
job.
a teacher.
Oh, she's an essential.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah.
no, she's got a different job right now that she's working until, like, fucking
Oh yeah.
teaching
Ah.
can actually happen. So I'm just gonna go here, and I'm just gonna do this real quick.
Oh.
Also, I don't. Did we ever go? Did we ever? The magical weapons we got from the shield thing. I don't think we've all went over the abilities they would give us on.
No, not everybody
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, I know that Rosca did, but not the three of us.
Papa?
Well, I mentioned this because this is definitely going to be hard for the.
Huh?
Are we still streaming?
Yeah, we are. Why would
Oh,
I
yeah.
stop it?
Of course we are.
Can we say bye now?
We've
Okay.
got this beautiful after chat.
Okay,
Okay.
everyone, let's say bye to stream.
Okay, chat. We'll see you with another white light in probably 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're gonna take a bit of a break, but we'll still be streaming
Craziest.
on hopefully every Monday. Well, so it might be different, but we'll still be here.
And try something.
Yeah.
If something big's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. So everyone say night stream.
Night
Night
stream.
stream.